Hey everyone, Mr. Say here. This is lap guide for Dragon Trail Seaside with a Mustang Group 4. I made a guide a while back with a Veyron Group 4, which helped me get a better time. So if you want to check that out, I'll have the link to it in the card above, in the description down below, or in the pinned comment down below. But anyways, let's get this started. Your first braking point is going to be when your car is lined up with the red area, or at least the start of it, on the right side of the track. Brake as much as you can right here, because the moment you start to turn, you want to let off of the brake. You can go really deep into the curb to hit the inside apex, and right when you hit it, start to accelerate. Try to get a really good angle so you can exit this turn cleanly. If you feel that the car is going to step out a little bit, you can shift into fourth gear to make sure that the car is nice and stable. Take this first turn at full throttle, but for the next turn, start to brake when the gravel turns into grass on the left side of the track. Brake as much as you can on a straight line, because the moment you turn, once again, you're going to lift off the brake. Since this turn is pretty sharp, be aware that if you lift off the brake a little too fast, it might cause the car to slide depending on the car you're in, but make sure you gradually start to accelerate your way out, otherwise the car will slide even more. Your next braking point is just after the orange barrier on the right ends. You'll be braking at around half braking power for a short moment of time. This is just to get your car situated for this next turn, because you'll be taking them at full throttle. Start to brake just before you reach the 150 meter mark. Brake in a straight line and then lift off the brake when you start to turn. Your turning point is around the 50 meter mark. Make sure you're very smooth on letting off the brake and starting to accelerate, because you want to make sure your car doesn't slide over here. Your next turning point for the death chicane is in between the digital flag and the archway thing just up ahead. When you're going through this first apex, you can go at half throttle to get yourself a bit more turning ability. At the moment you pass that first apex, try to steer immediately to the right to get as close to the second apex and start to fully accelerate. Your last braking point is between the 150 and the 100 meter mark. The apex is hanging out a bit late into the turn, so you can go a tiny bit wide, at least that's what I do in this video. Then bring yourself in, hit the apex late in the turn, and you can fully accelerate out and you are good to go. That is all for the guide. This is Mr. MCA, the world's most okay player, and I'll see you in the next video.